Hey, whoops. All right. Do I have a microphone? No. Bear with me. All right. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know why my microphone's not connecting. Hello? Yo. Yo. The fuck? I don't know, guys. Give me a minute. This is fucking weird. It's never happened before. Move. All right. Nope. Still not working. All right. Is it working? Is it working? I think so. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it working? Does it sound clear? Is it working now? Because my lights aren't working. Do you hear me clear though, or do I sound like I'm in a tunnel? All right. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fuck with it later. But as long as I sound okay, we're good. All right, now my lights are working. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I couldn't get my damn thing on. All right. So this will not be a this will not be a long live because I literally have so many orders to fill. But after a lot of stuff that has been said today, I think there's a lot of stuff that I need to get off my chest because I cannot fucking believe all the bullshit and how I'm like the scapegoat and how so many people lack fucking basic common sense. And I'm kind of stunned by it. Like, I really am. I'm fucking stunned by it. I'm not even sure where to begin, but I don't know. But let's get into it. I'm not a fucking scapegoat, but they say scapegoats usually the truth tellers, so I would say that's me. UA got threatened today. Like, it's fucking crazy, but let's do it. Let's just get right into it. I'm only gonna give you guys one song. Oh, we're gonna get to that too, true crime. Whoop.
Every word you tossed was a little more cruel, acting like truth was your favorite tool. I stood there calm, hands shaking low. You were building smoke just to steal the show. I told the facts, you bent him apart. Now you're talking loud with a borrowed heart. And I kept my cool while you broke the rave. You made a villain out of my name just to hide the flame. You burned my name, then called me the liar. You burned my name to cover the fire. I told the truth, you made it a war. You burned my name, but I won't be yours. You kept on smiling like nothing was wrong, posting your version, singing your song. You turned the crowd with a practice face, but every new lie left a louder trace. I don't need revenge, I need it clear. I need the world to hear what I want. You crossed that line, now it won't reverse. Every fake word you threw in my face, and I kept my cool while you broke the rule. You made a villain out of my name just to hide the flame. You burned my name, then called me the liar. You burned my name to cover the fire. I told the truth, you made it a war. You burned my name, but I won't be yours. Go ahead, say I'm crazy. Say it till your throat runs dry. You can twist the whole damn story, but you can't kill what's right. I'm still here, still standing, still saying what I saw. You can't bury truth forever, even if you drag it through the mud.
All right. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time, but let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with UA. So let me give you, I know a lot of people don't know who TM is. She is an ex old friend or whatever. Recently, she went through the most horrible experience anybody could ever go through. And my heart absolutely breaks for her. So no matter, I didn't watch today's live, no matter what was said, I will not respond. And I'm asking you guys do the same. Just let it go. It is what it is. Just let it go. And I'm honestly stating that publicly. I heard that she threatened, well, thanks to Madison, we learned that she totally threatened going real life on UA. I told UA the same thing. Just blow it off. Just ignore it. I, I don't know what else to do. But knowing that I wish her well, I wish Tiffany the best. I told her that this morning. I absolutely hope she finds happiness. I will always care about her. No matter how far she pushes me, I will always care about her, and I always will wish her the best. Because honestly, I know her head is not right. I know she's not in the right frame of mind, and I am just would wish nothing but the best for her, and I mean that wholeheartedly. So she can do whatever she wants. She can fight, she can yell, she could scream, she could make up shit, she can twist. I don't care. Don't respond. So again, I wish her nothing but the best. And I hope that she does find inner happiness. And I mean that wholeheartedly, Tiff. But threatening to go real life isn't good either. And I know you're better than that. And you may not agree with opinions, but it's everyone's entitled to their own opinion, whether you agree with it or not. And that's it. I mean, and that's really what it is. Grief is difficult, and I couldn't even imagine what she's going through. I just couldn't, and that's why I said I'm just nope, not doing it. Won't listen. Won't nope. And I'm telling you guys the same thing. So with that, moving on. And believe me, there's a lot of things I like want to say, but I won't. So that's why I'm like hesitant. I'm like, all right, let's just leave it at that. Done, finished, moving on. BJ. All right. Do I want to jump into BJ yet? Because BJ's kind of tied into all the stuff that went down today with Chasing and shit. So Chasing made a post this morning. Me too, Denise. We're getting there. Chasing made a post this morning in relation to, I guess, my live last night. Okay. And she originally didn't have my name in it. Like my name was not in her live or anything. I mean, in her post. But then somehow it gets switched to now all of a sudden my name is in it. Why am I a fucking scapegoat? It's like you didn't get enough. Like all I did last night, she did change it. And I don't know why. All I did last night, let me tell you what happened. Thank you, Angelina. Let me tell you what happened. People were listening to Clue. This evidence came out about Brittany. And in Discord, I was like, how would they get this information? Like, where would this information come from? How would they possibly know this to be real? Like, I was questioning it. I'm like, maybe Clue got false information. So they're like, no, she's showing it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. But I hadn't turned it on yet. And then I think it was UA or a couple of people said, oh, she wants you to go live. Clue said, give us to you, whatever. So that turned into today, so many people that lack fucking common sense. And what I mean by that is I heard, and I'm going to call out names. I saw Ninny. I saw Crystal Langford. I saw a couple of people make comments, 2 different areas, but Ninny and a couple of other people, I guess it was a video where Queen Bee had said something like she was upset that Clue sent it to her. I don't know the context. I don't know anything, but let me just explain something, okay? Me and Clue are not texting each other. We're not besties. I understand why Clue thought of me first, because I am the one that BJ has gone after for the last fucking month, not Queen Bee. So she thought to herself, hey, you know what? I'm sure Laura would love this information, and I'm getting offline and I'm out of here. I'll give this to someone else who's going to go live at midnight with this information. Laura will. That's why she sent it to me. We're not fucking besties. So all of these people that are, making comments about how Clue is so mad. I'm sorry, Queen Bee is so mad and Queen Bee is so upset. Why would she be upset? That makes no sense at all. BJ has been attacking my motherhood for like a month already. She's been attacking my instances as a mom immediately, like for the last month. Of course, I'm going to be the one that Clue thinks of when it comes to that. There's no secret behind it. There's no, like, we're not besties. And Crystal, I saw people in Chasing's chat make a few comments, nothing to do with Chasing, make a few comments like Crystal, like, oh, she's, what did she say? She's Clue's idiot or something like that. It's like, this is why people need to keep their mouth shut. Like, literally keep their mouth shut. No, I didn't mean me, Angela. And the reason I say that, I have gained so much more from Clue than Clue ever got from me. I mean, she's about to get a bunch of free candles from all the customers she's given me, but she didn't have to do that, and she did. She has been fantastic when it comes to my business. Has nothing to do, no, I see you Chasing, has nothing to do with YouTube or past shit that she wasn't around for. She has done, like, just her promoting my candles has got me a lot of business, which then gets her free candles. So anyone that thinks like, oh, Clue's using me, or no, not at all. And I just don't understand why why certain people have to even say anything or get involved or anything. It has nothing to do with YouTube, and it has nothing to do with bullshit. Yeah, I could see it, Jason. Even though my business is part of my YouTube per se, she can at least respect and appreciate how hard I work on it. And a lot of her subs can appreciate it, and I appreciate that. So I just don't get why so many people have something to fucking say. Like, again, we're not besties. And I'm not trying to take over someone's friendship, or it's fucking stupid. So I really wish those stupid ass comments would fucking stop, because it's just dumb. And like, stop thinking you know something. Stop trying to fucking, destroy it with lies or anything. It's fucked up. It's stupid. They are stirring up shit. I couldn't believe how many comments. Oh, Queen Bee's mad. Queen Bee ain't fucking mad. I was like, if Queen Bee was that mad, she would have fucking said something. But I mean, I guess she did say something, but she knows better. I mean, I used to be friends with her. Like, she definitely knows better. But I just don't get why so many people try to stir shit up like that. I don't get it at all. So that's one thing I want to say. And I appreciate everything Clue has done. She probably doesn't even realize what she's done, but she has. And I am more than fucking appreciative. If I wasn't blocked on a channel, I'd be able to tell her. But seriously, like, I'm more than appreciative. And my way to thank her, I don't have millions of dollars, and my way to thank her is to give her free stuff. And that's what I'm doing. So stirring shit up takes away from BJ. That's a good point, UA. That's a really good point. And you're right. Useful idiot. That's what I was called. And I'm like, no. Actually, total opposite. But okay, you keep running with that. And I'm not saying no, Morgan. I'm just saying that I don't know why so many people are trying to stir shit up. Because here's my other catch to that. If you don't like me and you don't like Clue, then why the fuck do you care if we talk? What if we became besties? What the fuck do you care? If you don't like me and you don't like her anyway, who cares? That's like Sinner caring who fucking Queen Bee became friends with. Why would he care? He doesn't like her. It's fucking strange to me. But all these people want to stir up all this shit when they claim they don't like either one of us anyway. So why care? So now, moving on. Chasing. Can you at least explain to me why I wasn't in the first post and then I was in the second post? And I did nothing wrong last night. Let me explain this. Brittany talking about her kids. We all know her kid's name, okay? It's not a secret. We literally all know her kids' names. But the middle name, I had no idea what his middle name is. That's why I blocked out the name, because that's not something that I knew. And if I didn't know, then I'm sure other people don't know. So that's why I wanted to X out that name. Let me just explain this and I'll drop you a link, Chasing. I just wanted to know, I didn't want to put his middle name out there because that's just not cool, because that's not something she's ever said on a live. But the school, I don't even understand why anybody would be upset over that. And let me explain why. Brittany's address is all over the internet. You can find it anywhere because of the RICO and her court filings. Nick put it out. It's everywhere. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know his middle name. So if somebody, all right, most of us don't give a fuck what school the kid goes to. That's why it doesn't even matter. Hey, my kids went to Bob Jones. Who cares? What are you going to do? Call the school? So someone that does want to know the school, someone that would call the school, they don't need me to give them that, because Brittany puts so much information out there that it would literally take someone 5 minutes to find the school. So I don't get why it was like, it's an elementary school. Like, it's not like colleges. Like, I can see colleges because that's different. But as far as an elementary school, like, it could be found in 2 seconds. So if somebody was going to be that much of a prick to look up or to, want to know his school, they can find it in 2 seconds. Literally. All the information that Brittany has put out, it would take 5 minutes to find their school. So because of that, I didn't see the big rush for it. There was no malicious intent. I am not even the first one that put it out. There were other people that put it out. And, one of the things that bothers me, and I'm going to drop you a link, rules for thee, but not for me. When and you were around for this, Chasing, when a couple of years ago, when in my purse, they found out I was on food stamps, which I didn't give a fuck. I wish I was on them now. I didn't give a fuck. But she put that out there. Where was the outrage? Where was the, oh my God, why are you putting out Laura's personal information? All my shit's been doxxed. They use my kids on a first name basis. Nobody gives a fuck. My business gets attacked. My personal life gets attacked. My fucking daughter got attacked recently. You claim you watch these people. You didn't know? So it just seems to me like there's so much fucking hypocrisy going on. And it's only me that ever gets called out. For example, I heard Jonesin say that she did a FOIA 2 years ago and she hasn't done anything since. Okay, fair enough. I called CPS 5 years ago and I haven't gone real life since. So why am I not forgiven? Why is it okay for her and not for me? Yeah, I'm going to drop you a link right now. Like, why is it okay for everybody else to be forgiven, but not me? I'm held to a different standard. Yeah, Brittany put out Craig's social security number, which that was kind of fucked up. It is always different for someone else. I couldn't believe she said that today. Yeah, their friends can do it, but Goff, like literally, I have not gone real life in 5 years. 5 years. When does this monkey come off my fucking back already? Because other people say, well, they haven't done it in 2 years. And thank you, though, Chasing. When you come up here, I'll say it in person. But I like what you said when Petty thought that I got like zooted from the community. Chasing was like, no, Laura basically said, fuck you to everyone. I ain't going anywhere. Damn right. I did. And I'm still here. Tell Deets come on too. She refuses. But you know what I'm saying though? It just seems like I get called out for every little thing. The entire community could feel a certain way about one person, and I don't mean BJ. I'll use and I don't want to go to Ivy League again, but I'll have to. Ivy League. 1,000 people could feel the exact same way and say the exact same thing, but I say it and there's 10 videos made. There's 10 people that are like, oh my God, she said that. Everyone is saying it. Like, it's not just me, but I seem to get singled out a lot. But what assumptions was I making? That Beej is a bad mom? She is. That I think Beej is a piece of shit mom? She is. Knowing that Beej did not get prenatal care, knowing that the baby just came home, you have to be fucking a complete moron to think otherwise. You would literally have to be a fucking idiot to think that baby's been there for an entire month. Okay, Beej doesn't want to admit the truth. Fine. That's on her. But don't fucking discredit me for speaking the truth. And you would have to be a complete fucking idiot not to see the truth. But it wasn't just Clue. Clue aired it. Brandy Wine aired it. There were that Beauty Battle, I think, aired. There's other people that aired it. I do know the baby was at the NICU. How many times do you want me to fucking say it? I know. Everyone knows. I mean, it's so blatantly obvious. Yes, Clue didn't show anything. That is true. I can type it. Oh, I thought you wanted a link. I do get hard targeted a lot. Like my example with Jonesin. It's okay for look look at fucking what's her name's channel? Madison, whether whoever it is, whether it's Jones in Zero Filter, whoever the fuck it is, who cares? The point is, if you look at her channel, I am so heavily fucking targeted for what? Why? Why you pinpointing me? Why is everything I say so bad? UA was fucking threatened real life tonight, and the only thing you could focus on in that video was fucking me. That's fucked up. But nobody, I haven't heard one person call that out today. I mean, literally, UA was threatened. Her job's going to be called. She's going to go after UA and all this other shit. Where's anyone calling it out? But BJ, they'll stand up for BJ. You know, poor innocent BJ. And I'm sorry, but my opinion, just like Chasing, just like you said, that you're entitled to your opinion, so are we. And we think that Brittany is trash. She's a fucking liar, an absolute liar. She doesn't research anything. She just runs with whatever someone tells her. And she just makes up shit along the way. That's what she does. And it's really frustrating. And I said this the other night, I now completely fucking understand why Granny got the way she got with her. I understand why, and I never really understood it before, but I now understand why Granny would lose her shit with Brittany, where she would yell at Brittany. I'm sorry. She would say, Laura, you don't even fucking know. She's lying about this. She's lying about that. And Brittany would get up there in a sweet little accent and act like she's not mad. And, you know, she doesn't understand why Granny's doing this and she didn't do anything to her and blah, 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 blah. And I believed her. I believed Brittany. But I never understood why Granny would get so fucking frustrated. Why she was like, you don't understand. I didn't get it. Now I get it. Because I see Brittany fucking lying all the time. I see Brittany just adding shit that was never there in the first place. I see Brittany taking whatever someone says and just running with it. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to fucking put this girl's head into a fucking wall. But I get it. I totally get why Granny got the way she got. And I also don't know why people, I don't know if it's the accent. I don't know what it is, but I don't know why people aren't seeing it for what it is. Angela, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I just never saw why she would get so mad at her. And Just Saying put out a video from like 11 months ago where they were both on my panel. And you're right, Holly. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it took me a while, but I finally got it. And that's, you know, one thing that I really thought that Brittany was going to, I don't know, find an excuse, make an excuse, something. I thought she was going to do something. But Brittany, you can't. All right, before I even get to Brittany, let me back up. All her people that are white knighting for her and making excuses. Chasing, I know you value education with your children as much as I do. I know that about you. I know Dietz does too. So that's why I am so shocked to see you. I don't want to say white knighting for her because I don't think you were like white knighting for her. But I also don't think you truly understand that if anybody sticks up for Britney, she now thinks that that's perfectly okay to keep her scam going. And I think that's what people are not catching on. They think that they're doing the right thing by that they're doing the right thing by sticking up for her children, for this, for that. But in Britney's mind, all that does is give her another out to be a lying piece of shit that she is. Because she is the type of person, oh, I have chasing on my side. Sweet. I'll just play this up. I have Jonesing on my side. Sweet. I'll just play this up. I have soup on my side. Sweet. I'll just play that. That's what she does. All she needs is tiny bits of validation. And to the person that said, why is it my business? She made it my business. She made that baby community business. She made her kids community business. She just did. And if anybody can't see how she's using this baby in exactly the same way that some of us said she was going to do, she 100%, the baby comes home and she's using it to grift. She's using it for sympathy. She's using it for, oh, they're attacking my baby. Nobody's attacking your fucking baby. Nobody, for me personally, I haven't even used her name. And then it's, oh, I only have one Dr. Brown's bottle. Do you not make enough money to buy fucking bottles? The grift of the baby shower stuff that she never did, blaming me, Clue, Granny, everybody for CPS when it was Dark Horse. Then I got accused of being Dark Horse, but everybody knows that's bullshit. And then you have her, whatchamacallit? Then you have find out that she's such a truant and her kids are such truant from school that they call CPS. I read all that last night. That's in the report. So why people aren't saying to her, like, Britney, enough is enough. You fucking need to get your shit together. Like your kid is in 5th grade and is probably going to be left back because you can't bring a 5th grader to fucking school. Wow. I could see maybe she didn't have a car. She just claimed she got a brand new fucking car. So what's your excuse? Just what's your fucking excuse? It's disgusting. And considering how you talk, you've talked about Queen Bee, you've talked about me extensively. You have watched Sinner, your friend, bash the fuck out of QB's parenting while you're sitting at home, not even taking your own kid to school. Do you know how fucked up, how many instances you would have to have in order for them to take you after school ends? That's insane. Even if you Google it, it says that you shouldn't, that you shouldn't have, that North Carolina usually doesn't do it after school ends. I can't even believe that they're doing it after school end. Yeah, she absolutely, I didn't finish that. She is letting Sinner defame Queen Bee's kids. Queen Bee's kids graduated, or the ones that are old enough. And I pretty sure Queen Bee's like me, like, yeah, you're going to school. Bye. Unless you're dying, you're going to school because we like our space. But, and, education's important, but the truth is, yeah, you're going to school. Unless you have a fever, go. She's bashed Clue extensively on her parenting. Clue's kids in college. She's bashed my kids. My kids are all in college. You can't even bring your kid to 5th fucking grade? And you think you have a right to bash anybody's parenting? Brittany, it's 5th grade. You said that it's like less than 5 miles. Like you could walk there if you weren't a heifer. But you're the one that said that it's so close. So why the fuck can't you get a kid there? And if it's because he was so sick, then clean your fucking nasty house, Brittany. Then he wouldn't be sick so much. Stop eating fast food every fucking day. And you know what? Maybe not leave food in a car and then go get it for someone hours later. We all saw the back of the car. It was filled with boxes and garbage. And when they first came in, you had them filled with boxes and garbage. I heard that you couldn't even have your mom, Craig's mom, come in the house for a visit because your house is that nasty. And you wonder why your kids are sick all the time. And you wonder why people say you should surrender your children. And I thought about something last night too. Is it possible that she didn't give up her kids? She actually lost them for the same reason? I don't know her then. I don't know if she was even on YouTube then, but I was thinking about this. Is it possible that after truancy court, they put the kids with the grandmother because she couldn't get them to school? I was like, I never thought about that one. And I was like, that could be possible. She is way too selfish. Oh, you thought of that too, Shelby? Yeah, I didn't even think of that until last night. Criminal Med, somebody told me that it is both of them, but one of them gets, that they do it separately or something because it's 2 different schools. Yeah. Anyone that tries to say Brittany is homeschooling, Brittany cannot homeschool. Brittany is not smart enough to homeschool. So if she really tries to say homeschool, she won't even let her kid have his own light. Like, they don't even have working electric. You have to unplug this to plug in that. Like, why don't you take the money that you've made and rewire the house? And again, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it, but I am still entitled to my opinion. And considering I'm always a scapegoat, well, scapegoats are truth tellers, so I'm telling the truth. Brittany spent over a month bashing the fuck out of me. All because trying to drag me, but she couldn't drag a fucking fly. Just bashing the fuck out of me because I told the truth about her. Clue went after her. Clue even played it today, but Clue went after her because she warned Brittany, shut the fuck up. Do not talk about me or I'm going to make you my project. And Brittany wouldn't shut the fuck up. So that's exactly what Clue did. When Brittany was friends with Sinner, when they were close, she went after Sinner, has been going after Queen Bee for over 3 years. So thank you, Wee. So Queen Bee, of course, is going to go after Beach. We already know, I don't need to get into the granny stuff. We already know all that and how much, they've gone back and forth. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, all these people that are sticking up for Brittany, they seem to forget that in every single instance, Brittany pretty much started it. Now, with me personally, and this is just with me, I was sticking up for Brittany until I saw her nodding out. And again, I was literally going to go hard at Granny one night. And everyone said, you better watch the video before you go ahead and go hard at Granny. I said, okay. So I watched the video and I was like, oh, hell no. There is no fucking way that I can like look at this person nodding out and stick up for her. I just can't. It's physically fucking impossible. I can't do it. And my opinion sucks. Well, you know what? I think my opinion's pretty good. But if you want to insult me, you got to pay me. Otherwise, you got to go. So if you're going to throw an insult, $10 minimum. And then you won't be deleted. Yeah, I was stunned, Tara. I could not believe it. I'm like, no way. Just no way. Amen, Greg. I never thought I'd see you in here. Again. Welcome back. So I was stunned. And what did she do? And I wasn't even mean. I try to talk to her like, Brittany, if you need to talk, like she makes it out like I attacked a drug addict. And no, I didn't at all, Brittany. I was actually very fucking nice to you. And I even wrote you and said, if you want to talk, if you need to talk, I'm here. Like, it's all good, Britt. And I was very, very soft with her. What did she, and I showed Patreons like what I wrote. The next day, she goes into Sinner and fucking lied her ass off and made up a story, said that I fucking lied about her and I did this and I did that. And it was a complete fucking lie. I wasn't even an asshole to her. And I was willing to help her. Welcome, Spike. I was so willing to help her. And, you know, help her get through if she's on drugs, this nodding out is not good. And she basically said, fuck you, and went into Sinners and lied her ass off. And that caused a rift between me and Sinner. And Sinner didn't want to talk. He didn't want to hear my side. That's when I said, fuck you, Sinner. Fuck you, Brittany. And you want to go there? All right. Sinner did a live or two. I just ignored him. And Brittany, I ignored for a minute. And then everybody was like, you know, did you see this? Did you see that? And I was like, no. And then I started watching it and the nodding was bad. And then she just got worse and worse. And that's where it escalated from. So anybody thinks that, you know, I just went after Brittany to fit in. No, I went after Brittany because of the bullshit she pulled with Sinner. And I didn't know that she was as bad of a liar as she was until probably, I would say, the last month or two, when I see how she's coming after me and she's just spitting out any fucking lie that comes her way, doesn't fact check, doesn't, you know, double check, doesn't even ask if it's real. She just runs with it and that's it. I know she does talk so much shit about me. And I'm like, really, Britt? And it just keeps going. Ignoring isn't going to make it go away. That is true. But if for my own sanity, there's certain people that are best left ignored. And I have my personal reasons for it. Not because I can't fight with anyone, not because I can't hold my own to anybody. It's just some things are just better left ignored. That's it. When somebody, you know what it is, I can fight with anyone, but if someone's going to make up lies about you, when you're not making up lies about them, it's very hard to fight with them because you can't fight with a liar. There's no way that you can argue with a liar. If someone, you know, brings up shit, or that's fine, but there's so many fucking lies out there about me that it's, if I answered every single one of them, it would be pointless. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If anybody has any questions about shit they heard, believe me, I will tell you. I will tell you the truth. I got no reason to fucking lie. And I don't lie on this platform for that reason, because shit can come back to bite you in the ass. And if you lied originally, guess what? It's probably going to bite you in the fucking ass. So that's why you don't lie. I'm an open book. and I hear all these fucking stupid lies or lies getting twisted or things that I did say totally twisted. And I've always said, guess what? If I'm so bad, then why do you got to make up fucking lies about me? Brittany, about homeschooling, let me get back to that. I know I'm like all over the place. I'm just trying to get done. But Brittany with homeschooling, Brittany, you're not smart enough to homeschool. I know certain states you have to be a teacher. Like you have to actually be a licensed teacher to homeschool. I don't know about North Carolina, but you're not homeschooling your kid. Let's be real. Because if you were, why wouldn't you homeschool both of them? Why wouldn't you homeschool like, where's your curriculum? Where are you getting your curriculum from? It's just so much shit. Yeah, the principal lied. It's not true. You have to get to this point. This is bad. Like I said last night, I know fucking drug dealers who never had to go to truancy court. I know people that would shoot dope in their fucking arms and their kids went to school. Some of them turned out very successful. But Brittany, who claims she's not even on drugs, can't get a fucking fifth grader to school? What? She just needs to shut the fuck up about everybody. Everybody. Don't ever say anything else about another child, another parent again. Because this is by far the worst I've ever seen. Like, the nodding out, but she's not on drugs. The slurring. Just listen to her now as compared to what she was 2 years ago. Hey, Bedwolf, it's fucking night and day. Like, I am shocked at the difference between her tone then and her tone now. Brittany, what happened to you? If it's not drugs. Thank you, Denise. If it's not drugs, then what the fuck happened to you? Because you sound like you're on drugs, whether you want to admit it or not. And I also do not understand. Yeah, school's like a given. That's what I'm saying. And most people want to get their kids out of the house. Oh, school time, get out. Now I can clean. I can go to the food store. I can go to the gym. And we know she's not going to the gym, but you know what I mean. You know, that's the time, like I said, when my kids were sick, I'm like, fuck, I gotta stay home. But most people like the fact that their kids go to school. It gives them downtime, especially moms, you know, if you're home all the time. I could never imagine her, Craig, and the kids all home every day, 24/7. Like, what? Why? And then her homeschooling. Okay. Oversight is not good. But I don't even know why you would want to do that. Like, she claims, yeah, but when is she homeschooling? Because she would say, like, oh, I got to bring the kids to school. Yeah, abundance, I don't get that either. I don't get why this baby, I shouldn't even say I don't get it, because I do get it. I absolutely do get it, because I said it from the beginning, that her and Craig are going to use this baby to grift endlessly. This baby is going to be used for like a family, you know, channel vlogger. Yeah, Lucid, I say the same thing. If she drives one to school, why doesn't she drive the other one to school? It doesn't make sense. And then here's another thing. I questioned this before too. Maybe one of you guys know. So and I heard this again today while I was listening to Clue. She had said that Craig, they think that you're working at Campbell's. Bitch, nobody thinks Craig is working. I don't know where she gets this from that people think Craig is working. Nobody thinks Craig is working. Everybody thinks Craig is a fucking alcoholic loser who is obviously smarter than you, but he's an alcoholic loser who thinks Alex Jones is, the end all be all. And he grifts off your people. Like, nobody thinks he's working. I don't know where she came up with this shit. Oh, I don't think he works. I don't think he works at all. Look, if Craig worked, I'm my bad. Because I don't think Craig works. And Craig made a comment, I want to say like a week ago. Oh, is that why, Natalie? Yeah, no, Craig's not working. Craig even made a comment, something like, oh, what did he say? People that work hard, and obviously I don't work hard. That's what he said. He said it right on a live. So I don't think he's working at all. Oh, Christine, you don't want to know. Alex Jones is the man that got sued for billions of dollars for stating that is big conspiracy theorist, but he is the one that stated that Sandy Hook in Connecticut never happened and that it was all a big political arena thing. Yeah, he's bad news. He's fucking nuts. Big conspiracy theory. InfoWars. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. InfoWars. No, they're saying that he was working at Campbell's or something because of, I don't know, I guess Brittany showed an email that showed Campbell's, and yeah, he's not working. He's a fucking loser. And you could hear the way he speaks to Brittany about the subs. Like, he truly thinks that everybody should buy them the baby stuff. He's convinced that Brittany is a famous YouTuber. He's convinced that Brittany's entitled to all of this stuff. Craig could be on disability. That I would agree with. But he really believes that this is how it is. And that these subs should keep paying for his lap of luxury. He says it, he thinks it, he acts like it. He thinks they're superstars. And that's the first thing he asks people, like, oh, well, how many subs does she have? How many, like, basically, can you get subs from them? Well, Craig, tides turn, and I don't know if you noticed, Craig, but your girl went from 1,000 a night down to like 250. Did you not notice, Craig? And I personally, and this is just a personal thing, don't come for me on this, just a personal thing. Any sub that will back her after she makes you wait an hour, 2 hours before she comes live, she sets a time and then disappears, and you can't say it's for the baby. She's been doing this since the beginning of time. She really believes that her time is more valuable than yours, and she really believes that you must wait for her. I don't know what, if I did that, my subs would be like, bitch, fuck you, we're out. We're out. Out. I would never do that though. But why these people do it night after night after night after night, get some self-respect, people, because nothing is going to change until you change. And I'm talking to the subs. She will never change as long as she has people like Chasing and Soup and the gray side. I'm not going to call out names. I'm just going to say the gray side. As long as the gray side keep sticking up for her, As long as they do, then nothing's ever going to change. It's going to be the same shit. And sadly, they don't even realize that. They just see BJ. They just see that BJ is so wonderful and she's busy. She's got this going on. She's got that going on. And all is hunky dory. And she doesn't fucking realize, and they don't realize that you deserve better. As subs, you deserve better. You absolutely fucking deserve better. And I don't care if people get mad at me for that. Subs' lives matter. If you can't respect your fucking subs, then you should not be a creator. Period. End of. I get so frustrated when I see shit like this. Stop sticking up for someone and aiding and abetting someone who doesn't give two fucks about the very subs that pay for everything. And it's wrong. It's fucking wrong. And I'll say this until I'm blue in the face, until people finally fucking get it. And I heard Melissa sticking up for her. I understand why Melissa sticks up for her. Who else is she going to go to? I get it. But look at it for what it is. Don't tolerate 2-hour live streams. The only other person, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm talking before Clue, even before Queen Bee. The only other person that I know that always fucking started on time is Granny. Me and Granny. It might be a minute or two late, but for the most part, we have always been on time. We're always coherent. She never did panels for a really long time. So that's why I'm going back to way back when, and she still's not late, but if she says 7:45, she starts 7:45. And she's the only other person I know in this community that before Queen Bee or Clue came, because Queen Bee starts on time too, right? I'm pretty sure she does as well. Clue does. But before they came on, it just seemed like me and Granny were the only ones that fucking Natasha started all, 2 hours late. Brittany starts all whenever 2 hours late. Like, dude, just set your time and be on time, period. And that's why I'm saying I don't know why anybody puts up with it. Subs, take a stand. Without you, there is no creator. Without subs, creators make no fucking money. So do yourself a favor and start sticking up for your own fucking time. Your time is worth something. Stop making it out like your time isn't worth anything, because it is. Your time is worth something. Pick creators that fucking appreciate it. But she's the first one. Hey, I'm 2 hours late, but make sure you hit that button. Make sure you send me money. Make sure you buy a membership. Hold on 36,000 times. It's fucking, I just wish that people would put their foot down. And for those of you that stick up for her all the time, think of those things before you stick up for her. And there's people all right, let me before I get headaches for this. Yes, Chasing starts on time. Many creators start on time, but I'm talking the old drama crew before Jones and before Chasing, before Queen Bee. Granny and Granny's people know what I'm talking about. When it was Natasha, old OGDC, but Natasha's community, they were always fucking late. And Brittany is taking that on. And when you see people, you may not like who she's talking about, or you may not like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you may like if Brittany's talking about me, you're going to get Laura haters. Okay, fine. But when Brittany's not even talking about me, why are the subs allowing the haters to just constantly bring me up and throw Brittany off track? And that goes for anybody. I'm just using me because it's me. But if a creator is talking about, all right, if I'm talking about BJ right now and someone came in and try to throw me off, if Sinner's haters came in and try to get me to talk about Sinner, I would delete them because I'm not talking about Sinner. I love my vape. But Britney doesn't do that. She allows trolls to just throw her off at the drop of a dime. No, stick with the topic. But her mods, her other subs, look, we're not talking about Laura tonight because Britney isn't even smart enough to come right back. She just gets thrown off and then that's it. Subs, take a stand. You deserve better. You should want better. You should want more. Take a stand. Whew, I gotta breathe. I felt like I've just ranted for like an hour and didn't even breathe. Just breathe. No, I do. I love my vape. It's a geek vape that is almost out of juice. I've been vaping for like 5 years already, and it's the only thing that got me to quit smoking. And it's a big old fat vape that I love. Hey, Aries. Reality just wants to fit in somewhere. See, that's another thing. She's been told, like, I care if she makes money. I don't give a fuck if she makes money. I don't talk about people's money. And that's another thing. And I'm gonna clear this up right now. Beach, I used to say Queen Bee, but I haven't seen her live. She's been on Twitch. But Beach, I got news for you. If you want to see a creator that's respected, that's getting money, even talking about the most boring topics, you should look at your buddy, Granny. I could see why you're jealous of her, and I could see where the tides turned. But if you want subs to respect you and you think someone's jealous of money, you should watch how much Granny makes, even talking about absolutely nothing. Like boring. And she still gets tons of money. And you know why, Beach? That's because of you. Because of what you put her through. And honestly, the rest of us sit back and fucking laugh. I think it's funny as hell. I'm like, go Granny. Apparently she had the mods communicating with Rancher. Oh, I know. That's why I did it. But it's true, though. I really mean that. Like, we used to joke around with we still do, with some of Queen Bee's people that drop like 50, 50, 50. I'm like, why don't I get that? I was like, where are you guys? We're all joking, but that's some serious fucking memberships every night. So, like, Beach gets told, like, oh, I'm jealous of Beach. I ain't fucking jealous of you, Beach. I make more than you. I said, it's the 50, 50, 50. That's, like, damn. But I know she's jealous of Granny. She should be. But it's funny, though, because Granny wouldn't even be where she is if not for Britney. And I mean that in a positive way. I don't mean that in a bad way. And that's what I'm saying, Demon. She was talking about something the other day. I was like, oh my God, this is so boring, Granny. Pick it up already. And she's still getting the same amount she gets when she's talking about Beach. Like, people thought that, like, BJ likes to think that the only reason Granny makes money is when she talks about her. Well, you know what? That was proven way wrong. Because, yeah, she was pretty boring, and she was still racking it in. So she doesn't need you, Beach. Yeah, she has. That's another thing. All this money she's made. Well, remember, Angela, Brittany also said, like, I'm so horrible because I think that taking your kids on vacation is important. And that I said that it's important to do things with your kids, even if you go locally, go on vacation, something. So she made this whole thing about that. And that's what it was. Thank you. It was talking accents. That's exactly what it was. So I'm glad you knew what I was talking about, though. Hey, Irish. So you agree with me, though. It was like, all right, move on already. But yeah. And she was still racking it in. It's like, good for you, Granny. Like, honestly, good for you. I agree, Island. I know her for a long time. We go way back. Irish, that's your alt? You think we want to talk? That's what I'm saying. But it was just funny. I'm glad someone knew the day I was talking about. But, this morning, I think she was talking about the Bruce Springsteen concert. And I heard Beach had mentioned the Bruce Springsteen concert. Like, Brittany, this is what people do. Maybe in North Carolina, where you live, they don't. But Granny's on the East Coast. That's what you do. I think it's great she gets to go to a concert with her mom. I do. Now you got Laura thinking Irish has it. No, I would know if Irish had an alt. She would tell me. I think. Oh, Jen's mess. I still haven't put it on the website. I promise I'll get it done. But that's what I'm saying. But even with the money, she said that, that she looked for tickets that were only $200 a piece. And I think it's great that she's able to do that. Like, that's awesome. YouTube's not going to last forever. People change, people grow. So enjoy it while you can. I think it's fucking awesome. And I've said that. I don't think she could see me in chat, though. She sees my alt, though. She loves my alt. She just doesn't know who it is. She did get a great deal. I don't even know why she likes Bruce Springsteen. Bah. Thing I like about you and Granny is that absolutely, Gizmo. Because I think that's really important. I do. I hate people that don't engage. Now, I get it. When there's 1,000 people on there, 1,500, it's hard to keep up with chat. So I don't blame people. Kick is even harder. So I get that. And I've been on Kick years ago. So I get that it's hard. But when it's only a couple of hundred, there's no reason why you can't interact with your chat very easily. I don't get it. You're unsubbing? All right. Bruce Springsteen is the best. Now, I don't know. I was just never a Bruce Springsteen fan. I plan on going to Knoxville, Dollywood. Dollywood's not Knoxville, isn't? Hold on. Dollywood is Pigeon Forge, not Knoxville, right? Well, I know it's in Pigeon Forge. Isn't blocked from the channel. One of them has the other Google blocked, and they can't figure it out. Aha. That's all right. You'll love me under my alt. My alt's a member, too. I actually have 2 memberships to Granny. I think my main one expired. I was like, she can't see me anyway. I'll just go in there under my alt. All right. I love Bruce Springsteen. No. But anyone from Jersey and from Pennsylvania loves Bruce Springsteen. It's like someone from New York not liking Al Pacino. You know, it is what it is. I love Bruce Springsteen. He's the best. I can't think of a song. Rockin' in the USA. There you go. See? The Knicks? My brother was a huge Knicks fan. Huge. Thank you, Lisa. Are they really in the NBA Finals? Now we only need is the Jets to get in the Super Bowl one year, ever. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of. Born in the USA. I kept wanting to say Jesse's Girl, but I know it's not him. John Mellencamp. No, isn't who? What's Bruce Springsteen's biggest hit? I thought it was Born in the USA. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. Greatest hits. Born to Run. That's what I was thinking. Whoops. Hungry Heart, Atlantic City, Dancing in the Dark. It is Born in the USA. I'm not fucking crazy. No, Born in the USA is his number 8th hit. Streets of Philly. I knew it was Born in. Oh, I said Rockin' in the USA. No, Born in the USA. That's his number 1 hit in my eyes. Thunder Road, The River, Badlands. Glory Days is another one. But yeah. Yeah, Born in the USA is number 8. It's Born to Run, Thunder Road, Badlands, The River, Hungry Heart, Atlantic City, Dancing in the Dark, Born in the USA, My Hometown, Glory Days, Brilliant Disguise, Human Touch. Oh, that's another one, Human Touch. Better Days, Streets of Philly, Secret Garden, Murder Incorporated, Blood Brothers, and This Hard Land. Those are his top hits. And his greatest hits album was released in 1995. Georgia Bulldogs are the Ole Miss Rebels for football. Ugh, I don't know. Who's Ole Miss Rebels? Can I just go with Roll Tide? Alabama? Me too, Smokey. I am totally metalhead. Never got into Johnny Cash. Dayton almost went to, my youngest almost went to LSU. And then he decided to go to Vermont. I agree. 80s music is the best. Did you hear my 80s metal people? Did you guys hear this new band that's out? Oh, I forgot the name. Hold on. I sent it to a friend. So I'll get it in a second. Oh. Gun something? Hold on. I think it's like Gunslayer, Gun something. Gunshine. Did you guys hear them yet? If you like 80s metal, they're actually really good. And they're very 80s-ish. If you haven't heard them, yeah, let me get the link. I wanna see if they're signed. I'm not sure if they're signed. I don't know if they're even signed. I don't see a label on their, yeah, they only got, like, 16,000 subs. Thank you, Gizmo. Here's the link for all my metal people. I love Youngblood. I discovered Youngblood during, COVID, and to see him grow, oh my god. If I do, I love him. But did anyone hear of Gunshine yet? My 80s metal people? I could probably play them. I don't think they're signed. Exactly, Fly. Young Blood or Young Gravy? Alright, so I'm gonna play this band. They're brand new. Like I said, they got, like, 16,000 subscribers. I'll probably lose, whatchamacallit? I'll probably lose, monetization on this, but oh well. You guys gotta hear this band.
Face down, my pillow, the middle, downtown.
Alright, this is not a good representation. Let me get a better song. Hold on. Oh. That song kinda sucks. Yeah, this is a good one. They're good though, right? It is. It's very I don't wanna play the whole thing, but it's very 80s. I'm like, I really like these guys. So there's a link to this song. But yeah, I don't think they're signed. But I just like that kind of music. But yeah, their hair is pretty bad. You don't like it? Have you heard what's his name? Eddie and the Gateway? He was good till he started to all sound the same. Oh, Janessa, I love flying. Don't show on QB camp slip. That's going to open up a can of worms. See, that's what I'm saying. Why? Why is she doing that? I haven't watched Jones in a long time. No, not any of the cruises. Eddie and the Getaway. Ah, Tara. 3 vacations in New Orleans. I have any 90-day fiance people here? I really need to start doing videos for Patreon because I want to talk about it. Nobody I know watches it. Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, that's so immature, especially because Joneson shouldn't be making fun of anybody's looks. I'm sorry, but she just shouldn't. And I don't know why she is. Like, she really has no right. I just don't get it. Yeah, there's a new season out. That's good. There's a new one out. There's 4 episodes in. It's fucking good. Yeah, I guess Sinner posted this cam slip. But that's the other thing. If you cannot go on camera, I don't think you should be making a fun of somebody else. I'm sorry. I just don't. Yeah, it's hard now. I mean, at least Joneson goes on camera, but Sinner's never been on camera. Who are you to talk about someone else's looks? She posted it. Oh, who did? Queen Bee did? I mean, you could tell it's a bad angle. But Queen Bee has always said, like, I'm fat, I'm this. She's always said it. I just heard her say it recently. But that's what I'm saying. If he's not going to show himself, he has no right to say anything. And that's Gizmo. That's the other thing I was going to mention. And then I got to go eat and make candles. But what I don't understand either is certain people get picked out. Like Madison is obsessed with making videos on me. People come to, say like, we're obsessed with BJ. I'm obsessed with BJ. Granny's obsessed with BJ. Clues, everyone's obsessed. What about Sinner and Queen Bee? That's been going on for 3 years. He's been saying the exact same fucking shit for 3 years. Where's the videos on it? How come nobody says anything? He goes after a woman. How come it doesn't say anything? Where's all the videos for it? Why are certain people picked out and others aren't? Others just get overlooked. Like it's no big deal. And I don't get it. You would think with some of the shit that she said, Man's goal is find anything shame Laura for out of a 2-hour. Absolutely. And maybe it is Zero Filter. I have no idea who it is. I talk a lot of shit. I said I knew who it was, but I didn't. Most people that know me knew I was talking out my ass. But I just don't. Why are you so focused on me? There's so many people out there that are a lot worse. But yet let's focus on Laura. And people, I'm going to put this out there because I mean it. People need to stop focusing on shit I did in 2020, 2021, 2022. We're in 2026. Move the fuck on. The only people that care are the same people that are fucking from 2020. That shit that doesn't even have anything to do with them. Nobody cares anymore. If I did something recently and I did something to call out recently, like I know I pop off at the mouth. I get it. And I know not everyone can handle my mouth. And I'm okay with that. Not everyone's gonna like me, and I'm okay with that. But I don't get why people keep trying to stir shit up from years ago. Just move on. Because you didn't do anything like that now. That's what I'm saying, Gizmo. You want to try to bash me? Bring up something that I've done in the last 4 years. Don't bring up shit I did fucking a long time ago. I can be the worst with words, but I own that, Michelle. That's the thing. I will tell you, when I fly off a handle and I'm really mad, I don't know what's going to pop out of my mouth. Like, I may forget it 5 minutes later. But I'm the same way offline. I'll pop off at the mouth offline. And I forget and I apologize, but I've also changed over the years, and I feel like I'm never given a chance to show it. I mean, sometimes I am, but it's just not fair. And I really mean that. Like, I really feel like it's just not fair. See, I think so too, Musing. He just says the same shit over and over and over. He doesn't even have like new jokes. You should work on that. Bad Wolf, I'm not. I'm 55. Do you really think I'm going to change now? Probably not. I know, Denise. And that's what pissed me off when Brittany started promoting these people. Brittany, I don't have a problem if you like them. You can like whoever the fuck you want. But they're just lying to you. They're bringing up shit that's so old and boring and washed up, and it's over. Like, nobody cares. And that's why I think more people are popping up and more lies are popping up. I hear shit about myself. I laugh. I'm like, no, that never happened. That's a lie. That's twisted. And again, if I'm so bad, then these people wouldn't have to fucking lie. But the same people that are telling me I'm obsessed with Britney are fucking more than obsessed with me. And it goes back. I've only been talking about Britney for less than a year. These people talking about me for fucking 6 years. 6 months. Woo woo. You know what's crazy? I have a fucking soundboard right next to me and I never use it. I know. Because really, Wendy, I should be forgiven. Like, it was a mistake I made 5 years ago. In a heat of a moment, I admitted my wrongs. When do I get a chance to move on? You know, and again, people should not, and this is why I respect the fuck out of Clue for this. Clue's the only one that really kept YouTube and my business separate and had no problem. Thank you, Michelle. And had no problem separating them. And I respect the fuck out of her for that. Because most people couldn't do that. And Christine, tell Granny I owe her a candle. I've been meaning to send her one for like 5 years, but I'm absolutely gonna send her one. She seems like a vanilla person. Am I right? Thank you, Tara. And that's another thing. People stopped calling me the name, and that was wonderful. I know, Tara. That's what I'm saying. And I think Clue had a big part of that. I really do. We know Queen Bee didn't. Don't butt her candles? What does that mean? One vanilla. I have one vanilla sugar. It's actually vanilla sugar. Oh, you don't think she likes vanilla? All right, ask her. For some reason, I thought she'd be a vanilla person. I don't know why. But that's what I'm saying. Even when Clue fucking hated my guts, I still respected the fuck out of her for that. She literally separated candles, CPS, YouTube, friends, didn't matter. And that's why I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Because she could have gone, people could say whatever they want about Clue. She did not have to do that. And she's been honest about my candles from jump. Volcano? Everyone likes volcano. Okay. I will do volcano. And honestly, even when all of Clue, when Clue is still friends with Nonsense, and like there was no way she was ever even gonna fucking talk to me, uh, she really separated the two, and that was fucking awesome. Yeah, Apricot's one of my best sellers right now. The Apricot Grove. Oh, did someone drop the link? I don't know if they did. Yeah, I could do a watermelon label. Oh, Tara, Megan never got back to me about samples. I've not seen Clue lie. No, I haven't seen a lie either. But that's what I'm saying. She could have been a total bitch about it. And I was nervous. And the person that bought it for her said she's not like that. I guarantee you this is going to be a positive thing. I said, okay, I hope you're right. I was like, I truly hope you're right. Can you make your match labels, matchstick scratches? Yes, dear. I will send you 3 matchbooks. Yeah, I could make a watermelon label. I could do anything with labels. Miss Upathy, it's funny that you say that because I'm actually doing a vanilla apricot and papaya mix. Yeah, I mean, she really gets a bad rap, but she's done very well by me. Thank you, Angelina. I cannot thank her enough, honestly. Because that's really hard for someone to do, especially when every one of her friends had like something against me. Like Nonsense, I've never fucked with. I've never fucked with Jay. Like I never liked either one of them. Yeah, I can do it in a body cream. See, I never made vanilla apricot papaya. Angelina's the one that recommended it. And then when I mixed them, I'm like, ooh, this smells really good. I know, Muddy Paws. I have to. You know what happens though? I've said this before. Once I start rolling with, I have like 20 candles to make or lotions, everything becomes a mess. And I'm just like, moving shit and weighing shit and like leaving stuff where it is. And then everything just becomes a big old mess. I love making my own scents. I really do. I think it's fucking awesome. It's fun to do. I feel like a little chemist. And it's great. I've made a few that I'll be like, Sage, what do you think of this? She's like, yeah, it smells like cough syrup. I'm like, damn, I just wasted. But I've been getting dairy, and some of them came out really good. Thank you. It does. And you know what'll happen? Like if I don't make candles for a few days, Dayton will come in like, Ma, what's the smell in the house? I'm like, there is no smell in the house. I'm like, you're just used to smelling candles. He used to love when I made Fruit Loop candles. He'd come in and be like, I need one of those. I get organized and then I make a mess. Oh yeah. When I have a lot of orders, I got shit everywhere. Like the kids are like, Mom, this whole mess is you. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like I have labels on one part of the bar, then I'll have the heating gun and everything on the other part of the bar, all the boxes, and it just becomes a big old mess. Yeah, I knew Jay was a snake a long time ago. Yeah, no, sometimes it's not even organized mess. It's a fucking disaster. Yeah, I have Fruity Pebbles. It smells so good. But I'm telling you, I just get on a roll and I got tape everywhere, labels. It's bad. I make wax melts. Can make wax melts in any scent. You did tell Granny in a nice comment about Jay. I did? I don't think she could see me though. I think she has me blocked for some reason. Yeah, the mad candle scientist. Exactly what I am. Because, like, I just think mixing scents is a lot of fun. And I like creating my own scents. You know, I want to be the next big thing, but you got to create your own scents. So, like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes I waste money. What did I say? What did I allegedly say? You don't have good ones like me, Christine. I don't have oregano. I have cinnamon. Thank you, Emmylou. Yes, I use glass vessels. I also have tins though. If somebody requests a tin, I have tins, but I have black vessels, white vessels, gold tins, rose gold tins. I have amber jars. Um, oh, I have these really cool jars too they're not even on the website yet, but they have like sayings on them. And then I have clear. Everyone seems to like clear. Goose Creek, bleh. They're cheap though. I think they get the stuff from China because they're like super cheap. Who made the comments said they didn't want to cause trouble, but to please be careful. Oh yeah, that was me. She used people and they were afraid of Granny being. Oh yeah, I definitely left something like that. That was like a long time ago. Jay's always been like that. One of Jay's mods. I don't know if you remember this, Tara, but I got a call one day from Critical K. This was way back when, wanting to know why I struck her. I said, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Your mom, this is your mom's address, right?" I guess she looked her up. I was like, "Yeah. Why is my mom's address on your uh uh thing?" And in a copyright strike, it seems that one of Jay's mods used my mom's name and my phone number to strike Critical K. And I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, my mom talked to Kay, wrote her a letter for YouTube that, this wasn't her and she was impersonated. But thank God Kay knew my number and was like, "This isn't someone that strike me." Like, they literally used my fucking mom. Yeah, that was Jay's mod. I have BlackBerry and Current. I don't have them together though. I mean, I can make it, but yeah, that was Critical K was still on YouTube, and it was like probably a year before she left, or a year before she got kicked off. Yes, you have Bad Wolf. Yeah, and I just couldn't believe it. And Jay's just the type of person, and this is why I try to warn Granny, but she's the type of person where she'll act like she's your best friend and then stab you right in the fucking back without even thinking about it. Like, I really believe that she is probably uh BJ's biggest troll. Her and her husband are probably BJ's biggest trolls, and yet speak so nice about BJ in front of the camera. Now, could Jay have changed? She could have. I don't know. Maybe she did. I can't say for sure, but that's the Jay I've always known. And she used to do really good Chris Watts videos. I don't know why she stopped editing. See, Nonsense I never liked. I always thought Nonsense was a fucking fake ass bitch who always thought like she's so much better than everyone. I never liked her. And that's why I say, like, she can't even talk about me. Like, we've never even had a conversation. Like, I've never even been friends with you. And I could say I've been friends with Granny. I've been friends with other people. Like, I've never even had a conversation with Nonsense. And that's why I don't really talk about her. I don't talk about her. I don't know why she talks about me. And I've watched her a couple of times, like Sebastian stuff. I mean, I have watched her, but I think she's gotten a lot worse now than she used to be. Like, now she just has this holier than now, I am so much better. And Earth I've always laughed at. Yeah, she really got a bad superior attitude lately. I agree. I see, I haven't even followed the Julie stuff at all. I don't know why everybody all of a sudden hates Julie, but I haven't followed it. And I honestly, Michelle, I have BJ to thank for that. I was hiding in my own little corner. Must try to stay out of it till we got in trouble. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious about like what's going on with it, but not more than, in passing. You had your other channel. Yeah. No, you're right. I thought CrimeCon was dead. They're saying there was like 8,000 people that attended. See, I agree with Granny on the stuff with Julie though. Like, we can't say what scared someone, why she did it. Like, it's not for us to guess. And that's why I say if she wants to bring it to court, so be it. CrimeCon was, I don't know, everything I saw, it looked dead. They have a CrimeCon cruise coming up. Yeah, I don't have any issue. Julie came in here a couple of times and then she stopped coming in. I went into her chat a couple of times. Oh, I saw that with JLR and stuff. It was her trying to involve all these other people to validate her. Yeah, that's a good analysis. It's way expensive. Yeah, lawyers, so be it. Let them fight it out. That I agree with you, Michelle. I wouldn't want it either. They did play the fucking shit. Show me a creator that's not really attention seeking, honestly. Or those who like nonsense, I base it off my interaction. I agree with you. She mentioned Granny all the time without Granny knowing anything. No, what I don't understand, and I'm not getting into this, I'm just going to throw it out there. Like, we don't have to have a discussion on it. Just how I see it. I saw nonsense like, let's raise money for Granny. Let's do a fundraiser for Granny to help Granny. And I thought they were friends. And then all of a sudden, Granny just gives her opinion, which honestly she was right about, on Julie. and the situation on Nonsense, and Nonsense all of a sudden is sticking up for BJ. And I'm like, what? How did that happen? And I didn't understand that at all. And that's why I was like, I could see why Granny's like, fuck this, I'm out. Julie blamed for Nonsense being a piece of shit. There you are, Lacey Ann. Oh my God, I was just thinking about you. I swear, I was literally just thinking about you. Every time I see Tara, I think of you. I don't know why, and vice versa. But seriously, I felt like here Nonsense was all about Granny. And then one day it's like, boom, she has her hate for Julie is more important than Granny. And I just see this from like an outsider perspective. I don't know. It's just very weird to me. She says Granny made the choice for not to be friends. I don't see why that was Granny's choice. It takes two. There's two people in a relationship. One can't make the decision. It has to be two people. Because even if one doesn't want to talk to you anymore, well, do you want to fight for that friendship? See, I don't see Granny doing that, though. I really don't. The friendship is genuine. It wasn't genuine if they just walked away like that. I'm not speaking for her, and I don't know the personal communication. I do know Granny. Yeah, Granny tried to reach out. Nance is the one that say the door is closed. Oh. Yeah, you do need more than an online connection. I agree. But I just thought they were closer than they were. I really did. Like, I knew Nonsense was weird with Queen Bee because that was like more than evident. But I didn't think she was like that with Granny. But I was wrong. Said she got what I felt that way. I respected that. It was Julie name dropping. I'm child biased, but recognize it. I did. I thought they were closer than they were, or than what it appears. Because I agree with Granny 100%. And I even said this when I jumped on Queen Bee's panel. Like, if somebody robs your house, do you care if they get killed in jail? No, I wouldn't give a fuck. All the shit, the headache, and that's another thing. And people want to talk about the money. Have you ever been in a lawsuit before? It's stressful. Even besides the money, let's say all our subs paid for the whole lawsuit and money's not an issue. Take money out. It's still fucking stressful. Because again, you don't know what a judge is going to do. And a judge could all of a sudden rule against them out of nowhere. So until final verdicts come in, it is stressful. And you can't do certain things because you're still under the order of a court, still waiting. It is stressful regardless of money. And that's what BJ doesn't seem to understand. She thinks everything's just about the money. No, it's not. It's waiting for this appeal. It's waiting and waiting and waiting. It's gone on for years. That's what I think Queen Bee went through too. Like every time she thought it might be over, Betty pops something else. And you just never know what a judge is going to do. And I said this a long time ago. And I think that's where Granny, I forgot to finish my thought out. That's where Granny was so pissed off at Nonsense, because Nonsense wasn't realizing that. She wasn't realizing that she doesn't give a fuck what happens to Brittany. Look what Brittany has done to her. And I don't think Nonsense really caught on to that. That's just my opinion. I didn't see what Grouchy Mama said. That loss turned Granny's life upside down. That is why people say it ruined her life. I'm just saying, even just forget about the money, like, because everyone's going to have their opinions. That's why I'm saying, let's just say the whole thing is paid for. That's not even the issue. The issue is what it fucking does to you mentally. Because, like, and I said this a couple of months ago, what people don't realize, all of a sudden, this judge could come back and say, well, they won the appeal. You and barbecue is shit out of luck. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying you just never know. Yeah, judge could be having a bad day and be like, well, you know what? I think I'm going to sign this appeal. I think the appeal board should overrule my ruling. And you know what I mean? You just never know. And until that ruling comes in, you're like at the hands of the fucking court. I cared about Britney genuinely, but it was one-sided when I started allowing myself to see things. Let me tell you, if anybody ever had a private mod room and there were multiple mod chats, I'd kind of feel the same way. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. Granny has more original mods than any other creator I've ever seen. Jill, Gary, Megan, and a couple of others that I've seen as long as I've known her, which is, I think I met her in 2021. I have two or three original mods that started with me, and they're still with me. They're just not on a lot. But she's got like 10, I think. She's got a lot. And I love that Gary's still with her. He always makes me smile. Oh, no shit, Christina? Granny has grown so much. But Granny's given, and this is what I was talking about before, Lacey Ann, Granny's given the grace to grow up. I haven't. No, but not grow up. But nobody is giving me the grace to see how much I've changed. And it fucking pisses me off. That was my rant from earlier. I agree, Michelle. I'm seeing that more and more. Some have, yeah. I'm not saying everyone hasn't. And again, I absolutely fucking own that my mouth is bad. But honestly, I don't think I'd be me if it wasn't. If I try to become something that I wasn't, I think it would come across as fake. Like everyone knows, I'm going to get mad and pop off. I'm going to get mad and say things I probably won't remember 10 minutes later. That's just me. Whose goal is to set precedents? Oh, you're a barbecue lady? Morgan Fay, you're a barbecue lady? I see Stephanie. I think that's barbecue lady's name. Right? Yeah. Right? I think so. I feel like I see a difference. That's why I came here. That's also why I felt in my heart I had to apologize for judging you before I knew you. That's okay, Gina. We talked about this privately, but it was really nice that you were all over the place and you landed with me. That makes me feel good. I love Gary too, Tara. Oh, that's not barbecue? Then what are they talking about? And we love you here, Gina. People try to warn Irish and UA, like, that's one of the reasons I love UA. 'Cause UA took a chance. When she heard a lot of shit about me, she's like, "I'm gonna fucking see this chick for myself," Alabama to Alabama, and she hasn't left. I saw Bolt doing it opposite. I saw Bolt doing it and saying the opposite. I think subs are stirring a lot and twisting context. Oh, they do that a lot. That was another one of my rants earlier. I agree, Christine. I just saw the movie The Jerk. There's a lot of shit stirrers. A lot. I don't like, there's not enough drama on these streets. These people need to really stir drama. I don't get it. I truly do not get it. There's so much drama right now. You don't even have to stir shit up. But I guess people want to. A lot of people do that, Retha. But I will say the mods that I have now, I've had for years. So if that doesn't say a lot. Retha is lovely. You wish you could barbecue? No, you know what? It's funny that you say that because he never asked me again. I mean, I left this morning at like 8:00, but he called me before and they were already there and he didn't ask me for it. I'm like, okay, maybe Phoenix printed it out for him. Or he didn't need it. I don't know. But he's at the lake house. Ooh. He's enjoying his summer. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to get off my mind. Because then I got candles to make. I don't know. I think I got everything off my mind. I think. I know there's a lot of new members. I will drop the member Discord link. Hey, agent. I took a chance and came here. I judge people on what I hear and see. Others are forgiven. Why not Laura? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That, Michelle, I can relate to that too. And that's why I got so upset too. And like, granted, Clue didn't know me or anything, but when people like, oh, don't call CPS on her, like, I would never fucking do that. A totally different scenario, totally, like, just totally different. And it was so long ago. It's frustrating. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't fucking R anyone. I didn't M anyone. I think she did at one point, and then I think she kinda gave that up. I do. I think she eventually gave that up. But, like, and that's the other thing. I don't like, if I don't like someone, I don't like someone, but if I was once friends with you, like I was with QB or Granny, I would never not I would never, not, like, be friends with you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people I would never be friends with, but if I was already friends with you once, we can get along again. You know, that's just how I am. Life is too short. And believe me, I've gone hard at both of them, and they both have gone hard at me over the years, but I just think life is too short. Once I had cancer, that's the one thing I walked away with. Life is too short. You just never know. And all the little shit is just not worth it. People like who they like, Denise, but it does get to the point where people get called out for being in certain chats. People are afraid to be in certain chats. Why are you in that chat? Why are you in this chat? It can get bad. I've seen it. Oh. I can't believe Boston is still there. I'm shocked as fuck at that. Like, why? Why are you still supporting her, Boston? I don't get it. I really don't. See? There you go. Whoops. Ah. I just dropped the mic. But Demon's been around a long time. Demon said I've been coming here for over a year and I had people question me. It's weird. She's gonna go live about Gypsy Road. She should be ashamed of herself. Well, Justin, you can't tell someone. She's probably gonna deny. I mean, she's probably gonna blow it off. But we all know she's gonna fall asleep anyway. Yeah, I think she loves Gypsy Rose, although I don't know why. Yeah, you outgrow people. That's true. But like, I don't hate anybody. There's very few people like Jim Terry, I fucking hate. But most people on here, I don't hate them. Even if I fight with you, I don't hate BJ. I don't hate Sinner. I don't hate anybody. Hate's too strong. Another bomber. Woo woo. I had a great friend steal from me. I will be nice with her, but she's not welcome at my home or business again. Okay. Exactly, Tara. I wonder whatever happened to him. We all make mistakes. Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Don't care what you did in the past. I wasn't there. Thank you, knock knock. We don't know. We don't care. But I agree, and I stick with if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. And I agree with that. So, all right, I have candles to go make, and I got to eat something because I'm starving. I want to thank you guys for memberships. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. I'm going to post the link right now before I even shut down. Hold on. Our Discord is boring, just so you know. It's not fun and exciting. No, it is. Trying to make it fun and exciting. Oh my God, sweet misery. I just saw that. I just saw a picture. All right. Let me do this. Like, Sinner's title, sniping a coke hog. Like, is that even fucking necessary, dude? Come on. She hasn't done drugs in forever. I just don't find that entertaining, right, in any capacity. Where am I? Post. Oh, and there's one more thing I want to explain real quick. Let me just post this. Okay. Discord link is on my community post. But one thing, because Brandy Wine misconstrued what I said earlier, so I just want to explain it real quick. She's like, "You looked me up?" I said, "No." When BJ was saying that this 67-year-old woman or whatever, she's a grandmother and all this other stuff, was Brandy Wine, I did some research. I'm like, there's no way this is Brandy Wine. I've seen Brandy Wine's picture on Twitter. There's just no way it's her. And so I dug into this woman on Facebook to find out who she was. And it's absolutely not Brandy Wine. It's like I said yesterday, this woman's not even connected to YouTube at all. I mean, she could be a subscriber for all we know, but no, she's like living her life and shit. So Brandy heard that and thought like I was looking her up. No, not at all. So I just want to straighten that out. I was out to prove that this woman wasn't her, and she's not. And for some reason, Brittany still thinks this woman is her. And when I tell you this woman is living her life, she drives like a beautiful car. She doesn't have sons in the military. Brandy Wine once also posted a picture. I think it was her house, the inside, like a room. This woman's inside house looks nothing like that. Like, it's totally not her. And I don't know why she's so convinced it is, because it's absolutely not. But this woman lives a pretty good life. Like, every Facebook post, she's traveling here, she's traveling there. I mean, I haven't looked in a long time, but last I looked, yeah, she's living a good life. I don't know why somebody thought that was Brandy Wine, because there's no similarities at all. Like, if this woman had, boys in the military or blonde hair, well, she had blonde hair, but not even the same hairstyle. Like, someone's an idiot to think this is her, because it was absolutely not. So, if I ever, you're not leaving. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of newbies. All right. I'm going to let you guys in, but I am going to eat something. Whoops. Hold on. Why did they change this? Oh, here we go. I was like, what the fuck? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, Discord's popping. No, we got new members. People talk. We have a very boring Discord. Like, I am shit you not. We have to get it popping again. So I can't do it. It's misery. I have so many orders to make and get them done with. But I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys in Discord when I'm done. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for the memberships, PayPals, Cash Apps, candle orders. And I will, once I finish the scent with the papaya and vanilla and apricot, I will post it on the website along with Jen's mess. I will post the lavender and vanilla on the website, and hopefully I will get that done tonight. I don't have to be up early tomorrow, so I have time. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And hit the thumbs up on your way out.